Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to the Aftertone Podcast, episode 8, right?
I really
episode
don't
7
know.
was Halloween, something like that. But episode 8, if you guys aren't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Drop a like already, might as well, right? Comment, share with your peoples. Follow us on Instagram at Aftertone Official. Get us to 100 followers, and once we hit that, we are going to do our first After the Tone podcast giveaway. It will be a cash prize. I'm not going to say the amount yet, but yeah, the quicker you guys get us there, the quicker we can do that, and then the quicker we can do a lot more giveaways. So,
I'm the co-host, James. He didn't want to introduce me today.
Let me
too long.
finish.
My fault. All right, go ahead.
Let me finish. Damn. Anyway, but you are here with your host, Damien, and my co-host
James.
Yeah, we'll be back. But yeah, follow. Messed up my whole flow.
No, you was going kind of slow. I'm like, damn, I wonder if he's gonna forget.
Follow all of our socials. We have everything tagged in the description down below. So just make sure to tap in with us. And yeah, let's get to it.
Let's get straight into it.
Hold on, I actually have a question.
All right, what's up?
I saw this on my way driving in. What is it? Okay. She's a 10, but she farts a lot. What is her rating now?
How bad do the farts smell?
It depends, bro. You know how it be going. It depends. It's up and down. She's a 10, though, and she farts a lot.
Is it loud and obnoxious?
That's it. Silent but deadly. Loud and cool. Like, it varies, bro.
She's a 10, but she fart a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You're like, damn, a 10 and she farts a lot.
A lot. Like,
that's almost, I could feel the disappointment. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, say you're with her for maybe 12 hours daily, and she probably pushes one out every 3 hours. So four farts every 3 hours.
Oh, 4 every 3 hours. I feel like
yeah. So one every 3 hours.
That's still a lot.
Within the 12, so it's
all
like
right.
4.
So I'm gonna say this: 5 or 6, only because of these 2 reasons, right? A, that John is nasty. It's like that's just gross, and like obviously it's a natural the human body's gonna release gas, whatever.
Got to.
But if you're farting that many times, you damn near doodled yourself. Like you're gonna stink for all the time.
That's what I'm saying though. 4 times in 12 hours, that's half a day. That's often for a woman, at least, from our understanding.
Yeah,
usually they try to keep it tight. So like, hey.
Nah,
so what is her rating? Does it go down?
Of course it goes down.
How much though?
At least by 4 or 5. Like I told you.
So she goes from a 10 to a 5 or a 6?
Yes.
Dang.
Bro, she's farting that much? Okay.
But that's her only issue though.
Only issue.
She's a 10, bro. She's a 10 across the board, but she farts a lot. What a way to start the pod.
Nah, facts.
No, but yeah.
Maybe, you know what? If that's the only issue, I'll 7. Like, I'll go 7. But that's still kind of like disappointing. It's like, man, you really gonna keep doing that? Like, that's wild.
This is my thing though. If she does that, right, I can't blame her because I'm gonna do that too. So I can't dock her too much. So 7 is too low for me.
But think about it. Like, okay, I'm not saying that it can't happen. That's delusional. I'm not dumb.
No, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it's still like think about it. You just meet this person.
Yeah.
Your rating in my head is gonna go down, like off rip. Just like
you've been with this girl.
Okay.
And then say 3 months in, she's a 10 across the board. 3 months in, she finally gets comfortable with you, and she just starts letting loose. But every 3 hours is just 1.
Okay, then that is a little different. Because if we already have like a connection,
yeah,
and then there's just that one flaw, and it just what happens that you just have to release gas like that, like.
So
yeah.
So she's still a 7 at that point though?
Nah, because if you put it in that context, like we've been to
But
like
it's only 3 months. 3 months ain't much.
I mean, yeah, but I'm thinking initially like, oh, I've been texting you for a while. We haven't linked up in person. The next thing you know, we link up in person.
Oh,
and
off rip.
and off rip. I'm in the car just trying to drive. It's a 30-minute drive. How you tooting twice? Like,
That's a fact.
you know what I mean? So like now your rating's gonna boom, 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 boom go down. Like it's like, all right, I don't know if I want to continue. But if you're saying like we've
That's a
already established like, you know, kind of more of a relationship going on, not like we're together or anything just yet.
Yeah.
But you know, we're starting to feel each other a little bit.
Yeah.
3 months, and you just, you know what I mean, just start, you know, relax and start, you know, letting it rip like a Beyblade. Now now I'm gonna be like, all right, you know, you still cool, and it's like 10 across the board. I had no problems within these 3 months.
So then what is her rating then after 3 months?
7.5?
7.5? Dang, so you still taking away 2.5 points.
Yes.
Dang.
Think you're talking a lot. Like you toot that much. If it's like a
But
general
it's
problem,
once every 3 hours.
once every 3 hours.
Yes. Four farts in a 12-hour span.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's
That's
what I'm
not even
saying.
that's not even that bad. I'm thinking like within an hour you're
You
going
might
twice.
miss one of them.
You might miss one.
And like I said, it could be silent but deadly. But hey, yeah, you might.
Hey, you know, maybe she's healthy and it doesn't even
Bro,
stink.
Honestly,
Think
bro,
about it like
if
that.
she's a 10 across the board, right, and her only issue is that she passes gas, bro, I might just go a 9. Honestly.
If it's once every 3 hours, then yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
it's only gonna go to like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like I said, I was under the impression, even though you definitely did say it, I was under the impression like a lot to me is like, dang, you going like every hour, twice in an hour.
But
I'm
no,
like,
I'm saying a lot for a woman. Because if you are usually, well, I don't know. I've never been around a woman who like passed gas, but like I think 4 in 12 hours is a lot for a woman. Think about
man.
that.
I'm not here to speak on women.
You grew up with ladies around, so
Yeah,
you,
I was
might
gonna-
know more than me, but I don't know goddamn
Hey,
thing.
brother, let's just say,
3 brothers.
brother, women do fart. All right, we gonna end it there. We gonna end it there.
Shout out.
Facts. Shout out to our women watching the pod.
Facts. Oh my gosh. But
They're never gonna.
nah,
view
let's
this
get
again.
into it, bro.
Yeah, let's get into the real shit.
There was something that you had texted me on IG, and I didn't really look into it. Did you want to bring it up on the pod?
I don't remember. Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to it. You might have to spin back to that. I'm not gonna
Let's
lie.
see. Yeah, but let's just talk about some current events, bro.
All right, what's up?
The Hurricane Melissa that hit Jamaica, Category 5. It caused a lot of damage across the island, or I don't know if it was across the whole island, but major cities, I guess, on the island. And have you seen any videos of like what the buildings look like beforehand and then after?
I honestly haven't. All I've seen, I saw a couple videos of like the like hurricane crashing through and just straight up taking tops off, like leveling places. And I also saw like, I don't want to call it memes, but I saw videos of people dancing and like still
Celebrating
partying,
it.
like still.
Welcome
I'm like,
Melissa in, welcoming Melissa in.
yeah, like it's like, oh, Melissa ain't stopping nothing, and they're literally like partying. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
this is actually hilarious.
And then you got people walking out after the storm. There was a video of this guy. He was walking out and he was like, I told her to put the car somewhere else. The car's just stuck in dirt. My boom cloud car, them. No,
You see?
Shout out my Jamaicans. But nah, I don't want that to come off as offensive. I only know so much.
Yeah, no, you're fried,
Patois,
bro.
but
You're fried.
nah, but yeah, that was crazy though.
No, it is because like my timeline's kind of funny. Like I'll see
Yeah.
people post, "Oh, pray for Jamaica, do this, do that," and then I'll be like, you know what? Let me get off Instagram for a little bit. I go to TikTok and it's a dude still bumping and grinding on a fence with Melissa crashing through. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how to
Celebrating.
feel anymore. Like,
Facts, it's like since we're like outside looking in and they're like appreciating what's coming with it, like they're still having fun, I guess, or they're not worrying as much as everybody else is outside looking in. I feel like it was hard for me to like feel sad. Obviously the damage, I'm like, dang, you gotta start all over, but like
yeah,
it's hard for me to feel bad when it seems like they didn't really care too much, honestly.
But we're also speaking on a social media standpoint, because this
Facts.
goes into what I said on a previous pod. Like, social media is fake.
That's
like,
true.
So obviously, we're only gonna see, like, you know, at least popularized. Like, we're only gonna see popularized. That's a big word for Elmo. Them partying in the, like, hurricane, all this other stuff. Like, the few people that are, like, just making a joke out of it, right?
No, right.
But the reality of it is, it's still a Category 5 hurricane
I
that
was about
swept
to
through an
say,
island. Like,
we ain't seen no videos that night, so shit probably got wicked. Niggas thought
Exactly,
shit was
bro.
sweet, but
so, like, what we can't do is say, which is not what we're doing. I'm not saying that, but
yeah.
what we're not going to do is say that that it's not what it is. Like, it's, you know, a Category 5 hurricane hitting the States is bad.
that's
like,
crazy,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Hitting anywhere is bad.
you gotta do research on those videos of like beforehand and after. Like, you know, it's green land, all these trees growing out, all that. They were showing a video of it, and then the next clip was basically nothing. Like,
Wow.
there's no trees, nothing. Everything's just gone, roofs off. It was insane.
Yeah, prayers to Jamaica, because, like
Facts.
I was saying,
Speedy
that's-
recovery.
Oh, 100%, man. Like, it just sucks, because, like, it's just natural disasters. Like, you can't.
Yeah, you
There's
can't
no
do nothing
planning
about
for that.
Yeah.
Like, you can only really do so much, but who
Exactly.
knows? A place might go a whole hurricane season, quote unquote, and just maybe get one Category 2, 2 Category 3s, or something like that. And it's
Exactly.
like any is like.
Remember that
still
one where we were growing up? Do you know
up
what
here?
that was? I forget. Yeah, it was here. I forget what it was.
I don't remember the name, but I remember what you're talking about.
It wasn't terrible. I get where we were, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
But like on like the what'd you call that? The shore of Mass,
Mm-hmm.
it was bad.
No,
Houses gone, like all that. The worst I saw was like a tree down. I think you were there. We were living around the same area. You ain't gonna drop the Addy, but
Yeah.
you were you there?
The tree was down.
Yeah, there was a tree like right before the rotary. There was a tree just in the middle of the like the driveway, I guess you could say.
I don't remember that, but I
feel like you
remember.
were there.
No, I wasn't. It was in the spot before then. That was down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, look at them trying to be secretive and all
No
that.
facts.
We keeping all of our personal business off the pod for sure.
Nah, we try our best at least, but
No facts.
yeah. Nah, I do remember that, and it felt like I remember it because I thought it was you remember when Hurricane Katrina like came around
Yeah.
and like hit the States or whatever. So that's what I thought it was, and I was like, oh, I thought we were like real like obviously we were still down bad,
Yeah.
you know, but like we didn't have it as bad as they did
Bro.
when the South was dealing with Hurricane Katrina. So when we got hit with our own hurricane, I was sitting there like, man, how am I gonna pay the bills? But I was so young. Like, what was I
You know how
talking
they would
about?
do like those things on the cable TV where it'd be like alerts, bro? Like almost on some Purge-ish.
Oh yeah,
And like the blue screen with the yellow rider would pop up, bro. I was crying. I was like, relax, ain't nothing wrong with you. Relax. Like the roof is gonna come off. My bed's on the second floor. The roof's gonna be off above my head.
you know
I'm
what-
sleeping down here.
That's actually hilarious because I got two things to say with that.
Yeah.
Hey, that used to scare me OD
Bro, the
because
dog.
no facts because you're watching cartoons, having a good time watching regular show, you know,
Smiling, laughing.
exactly. You know, next thing you know, screen's black with yellow writing and it's beeping mad loud. Bro, I used to like panic, but my sister would laugh at me. I'm like, why are you laughing? She'd be like, bro, it's a test. It literally says right there, a test.
I don't give a damn.
I'm like, bro, I can barely read.
Seen this before.
No, seriously.
Oh, yeah, that
but my
used to scare
second
it.
thing to say on that is when I was living at that other spot that I just mentioned,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of funny. So the fire alarm went off, but we were sleeping.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
all right, this is a little vulnerable moment for me. When I was a kid, I had a stuffed dog, right? I had like a stuffed animal. It was like a dog.
Yeah.
I was mad young. But
Dude had a blankie.
all right, vibe. But so I always told myself if something like pops off, the only thing I care to grab is the dog and like dip out the crib. Like I was in like elementary school. So
Hey man.
so the fire alarm,
Everybody-
the fire alarm system went off, right? And then
Damn,
I
you
remember
tweaking?
waking up in a panic, bro, because not only was I like, already scared because the alarm was going off, I couldn't find the stuffed animal, bro.
Bro.
I couldn't find my dog. So I remember I knew where it was because I used to always drop stuff like between the wall of my bed.
Yeah.
So I got up. This is the first time like I got up. I'm in a panic. Like I'm doing this in my room. I like go under the bed. I crawled under the bed, grabbed it, and I like run out. And like my dad was already like
Hell
up trying to
no.
figure out like what was going on. Like he was a light sleeper, like light
Yeah.
sleeper. So he's already up. I'm just standing there like scared, like bro, just shaking in my boots, just looking at him. He's like, everything's fine, go to bed. I'm like, oh, all right. Panic
Dude
for no
started
reason.
tweaking.
But bro, those alerts, everything.
Nigga
bro.
lost his blankie. Nah, that's a fact though.
I did, bro.
I was about to watch The Purge today, but I was like, nah, let me end the day on a high note.
What
It's that
drives
sound,
what?
bro? They actually dropped I don't know if it's newer. I don't know if it's finally just come out on Netflix, but it's old. I don't know what it is, but it's like called The Purge Anarchy.
Oh,
I was-
that one been out, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. But I was gonna watch it. I was like, nah, let me watch a Medea movie real quick.
That's funny. I just watched them.
You watched that?
I
you
think
watched-
I don't
you
know if
watched
it's
the,
the recent one.
Is it the one where the daughter's getting married?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't finish it yet, but
That's funny.
he said if any one of y'all want to come with me or shake some ass for $2.86 an hour, just follow me to the room.
Imagine.
Dude's a damn fool.
But nah. The Purge though, like I remember when like the first one came out.
Yeah.
You know what I remember very vividly too?
What's up?
The Insidious movie. I remember when that dropped. Like
Bro, I can't do scary movies because I know this could happen in real life. And a lot of them are based on true stories.
yeah.
So it's like, I can't do it, bro. Because
Yeah.
I get to praying and then, nah.
It gets
it's
wicked
too
now.
much.
I'm not gonna lie, it does get wicked now. I don't watch scary movies like mainly just
knowing?
because that and I same thing. I get to praying, I get to thinking. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be watching this.
Like
I just turn
watching
it off.
Sinners, bro. Oh my god.
Okay, Sinners was a good movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I had to stop listening to like the worldly music for a little bit because I was all caught up. It was messing me up, bro. I didn't want nobody coming up to my
Damn.
door talking about, so let me in. Can I come in? Nothing. Cause bro, you know where we live. Where
Yeah.
I live at least.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of fair skinned people over there. So it's like a lot of people just come up knocking. Oh, this. Like I'm good, bro.
Sinners had you messed up like that though?
Sinners had me, bro. That was a spiritual warfare for me, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I couldn't
definitely
trust
was.
nobody around me for a second. I'm like, nah.
That's why.
Because I'm talking about Sinners and talking about how serious it is and how real it could be, and they're laughing in my face. I'm like, oh, nah, so you one of them vampires, huh? Or whatever they were, one of the demons.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, I don't play that.
Bro, that movie. See, I liked it because it was low-key a masterpiece. I like the way it was
No, yeah.
built.
Very well put together.
Like if you like from the beginning, like how they introduced the what I
like the
can't
spirits or whatever they
Not
were.
even that, like-
I
I'm looking for the word like protagonist and antagonist. I honestly don't know the difference. But
don't even know how to spell it.
Rimmick, how they introduced Rimmick in like the
Yeah.
whole thing, like what's it called? What was I gonna say?
Sammy.
I just lost my train
like
of
they
thought.
foreshadowed.
Oh yeah, how everything like pieced
Yeah.
together was beautiful.
Yeah, and
know?
you know that movie's supposed to be longer, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have enjoyed it even more.
If how long?
The movie was supposed to be like another hour long. It was already like a 2-hour movie, right? I think they said it was supposed to be like 3 hours, supposedly, and they were gonna drop extra scenes, but I don't know,
I would have loved it.
bro. Like yeah, the scene where they were in like when they were setting up, that was supposed to be a longer scene. Basically everything that went on in the cabin was supposed to just be longer. It was supposed to be, yeah. It's crazy though.
It sucks. I need to watch that again because I pulled up kind of late. So right, it was still in the beginning, but I was kind of lost for like a half a second. I didn't know that they were twins. I was like, bro, I was
You
so
thought they was cousins?
lost. All right,
That was corny.
nah, but what's it called? Nah, so I pulled up and I missed the part where they were both in frame at the same time. Like it was the when he shot the dude.
So you thought it was the same guy, just different.
Yes,
fit?
bro. Now here's the here's the funniest part. I
yeah.
didn't notice that the fits were changing. So so here's when I realized that they were two people. Is when they actually started setting up and doing all other stuff. And they were talking to each other. I'm like, is he like schizophrenic? Like why am I?
you were
am I
tripping.
bugging? Bro, it took me mad long to figure that out.
You must have came mad late then,
I pulled up
because
one
they
of-
didn't enter the like movie until like maybe like 10 minutes in, bro.
Yeah, because
Dang.
not even. It was when did I pull up? It was when he was talking to the storekeeper. And like it was like right after, like right at that
Wait,
point.
so you peeped the part when he was parking the car and went in to talk to the Asian guy in the store.
Yes, I did.
Dang, you missed a lot of it, bro.
Yeah, I did.
So you haven't seen the beginning yet.
No.
Oh,
I know what happens, but I never. I didn't
so you
see
know,
it.
like Sammy pulling up to the church.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
No.
You don't know that? Nah, you gotta watch it. That's why I said it foreshadows Sammy, bro. It foreshadows. And
Oh,
when
was that in the? But that was
it
like
was in the very beginning
when he was
and it
holding.
yes, and it was in the end. But that's why I said it
Oh.
foreshadowed. He was. Do you care if I spoil it?
No, I don't care. The movie's been out
So,
forever.
yeah, I was about to say. But I don't know if you want to watch it and be like, oh.
Eh.
But nah, so basically in the beginning, Sammy's pulling up. You know, remember how we pulled up after the night, pulled up to the church? So in the beginning, it just shows him pulling up to the church. He gets out the car. It pans to like the bottom half of him with the guitar. He's all scratched up, blood everywhere. He's walking in, limping. And then the church door is open, right? And it's Sammy standing there. And then the dad's like, son, come here. And then he's saying like something like, I told something like that. What was it, preacher saying? Oh yeah, if you dance with the devil, he's gonna follow you home. I warned you, or whatever. And then he's basically walking. The congregation is just looking at him walk up to the dad, and then he said, if you dance with the devil, it will follow you home, or something like that. And then the movie begins. It was crazy.
I
though.
missed that whole part. I
But
seen it like at the end. But
while he was walking up, they were doing like not B-roll, but like flashes of the night. But people watch it for the first time. We ain't knowing that. So we had to wait to get to the end to realize, oh shoot, it was wicked. That movie was a masterpiece, bro. What's his name, bro? Whoever, I forget his name. That's bad. The creator, he's from Oakland or something
bro.
like that.
I'm blanking
Cali.
too, man.
But shout out to him, bro. Like I've never watched your films, but I've heard you're a good film creator. And that one being my first film that I've ever seen of yours, that is fire. That was fire. If you ever come across this, I'll mess with you, bro. And maybe, man, I like to be creative. I've been thinking, bro, after the Tone podcast, gonna shoot a movie or something, direct something, man. Short film, something.
Hey, God willing.
Sinners Part 2, something.
I don't know about that.
Nah. We can't do them, conjure them spirits and all that.
Nah, for real.
But
Nah, the music, the whole like, to kind of close off the whole Sinners topic, because that's all I really got. But also with that movie, like the whole music really plays a part. Like it touches the spirit, like all that. It was just beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
And the way it could attract the wrong attention too, and the way it all played. Man, I'm about to go watch that movie.
Were you trying not to dance when Remix started singing?
Bro, what? I tried not to dance the whole movie. Like,
no, true that. But when Remix started singing, I was like, I'm not playing nothing. I'm not.
I might have bopped my head. Like, I'm like, like I might have just hit a little one of these. You know what I mean?
Because he was killing that mug. But did you know that Sinners, like Sammy Boy, was based off of a true story?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. That guitarist, I guess, I don't know the full story, but I know that he was in love with music. He wanted to make music. He would do anything to play guitar, basically. And he became one of the biggest guitarists in the world. And apparently there's some story about he went to sleep, had a dream. The devil walked up to him, gave him an offer, played some riffs for him. He wakes up and he just instantly knows how to play these riffs. And they're beautiful. Like,
to kind of put more detail to that, it's I don't know the guy's name. It was a black guitarist. I know the story. So he said he met the devil at the crossroads and he sold his soul right there for the gift of playing the music. And he did become very popular and whatever. But amen.
Sammy Boy. It's like the
I keep saying Sammy Boy. I'm pretty sure it's Preacher Boy.
Preacher Boy, Sammy Boy, Preacher Boy, same thing. But what was I gonna say? It's crazy because it's like you're doing what you love, but you don't have a soul. So you can't really appreciate what you love. At this point, you're just doing it to do it. And I was it's kind of funny, but it's like real. And I want to talk about this when we have that special guest on. But so I'll touch on it real quick. I saw something on Instagram. It was like I realized it was my time to leave Haiti. Matter of fact, I'm Haitian, so shout out to my Zoes. Anyway, I realized it was my time to move out of Haiti when I saw my dad bring my sister back to life after 2 weeks or 2 months, whatever it was, and everybody in the comments is like, yeah, she's back, but she's soulless and all that. Like her soul's gone. And I'm like, bro, that's some real like, that's real. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Man.
creepy too. There's a lot of people walking this earth, and maybe it's not that same exact incident, but like soulless, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's just them selling their soul for something that, you know, they could have just took the long route and got there, but instead they wanted it quick, and that's what it led to, you know.
Well, yeah, once
I don't want to
people.
get on that too much, but
Nah,
we gotta wait for our special guest. But yeah, you could, yeah.
Yeah, because we gonna wait to go into too much detail, but a lot of people got to realize that, you know, life is extremely spiritual. You know,
Facts.
I want to leave it at that because, like you said, I want to save the, you know, real deets for when we got our guest on here. But, you know, a lot of things that happen, like spiritually, when it comes to especially these third world countries, because as y'all know, I'm from Kenya, but not too many people talk about it on the media. Like you can still find stories, but
That's
real.
man.
The
Cannot
real,
wait
you
for
got it. It's all word of mouth. You got to go find somebody, and
Yeah.
then if they trust you, they'll tell you. But if they don't, they
I've
don't
heard
even
some
want to hear about it,
stories,
man.
bro. Some wicked stories, like keeping me up at night type of stories.
No, real talk.
Like, man, we gotta wait to talk about those. Though.
God is good.
God is good. God is great. Thank you for another day, for real.
Amen, brother.
I want to say something positive this podcast, because I've been going through some.
Siri, like,
Hey, Siri's watching. Hey,
yo, you
nah.
activated it again. That's weird.
Nah, but I want to say something. You see, Siri's listening, bro. That's the government.
I
don't trust those.
I don't even want to get into that right now.
But now I want to say something positive, because I've been going through like, you know, little things, and I'm learning to be appreciative and to take time and appreciate things. Because as everybody, all of my peoples know, when my birthday comes around, I really don't even care. It's like, bro, it's another year. I'm not even where I want to be, but I'm realizing that I gotta like step back and just be grateful for what I have. And I came across a quote that I feel like other people should hear too. And I feel like it's fire, because I've never heard anybody say this personally. And it goes, worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Let me say that one more time. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Stop stressing over things that you cannot change. I feel like that's a fact.
Oh, 100%.
Because, shoot, we know financial issues.
Yeah.
Like relationship, not necessarily relationship issues, but small things like that. It's just like, we got to stop worrying about things we cannot control. And
Yeah.
like it says, worrying is like paying a debt you do not owe. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't, really, you only owe yourself. So you shouldn't be stressing about any worldly things or anything that is out of your control. I feel like somebody needs to hear that.
To kind of build off what you just said, it kind of also plays into anxiety in a way. So like one thing that I read, and this is honestly like something I live by whenever I start going through a little bit of like pain or, you know, anxious about a situation that could be currently in my life or something that's about to happen, or say you got to publicly speak, for example, like something like that. They said it was anxiety. It's basically just describing it. Anxiety is worrying about the future. Depression is worrying about the past.
Yep.
So like, if you're anxious about something, it's almost like, it's not even almost, it is what you were just saying. Like, you're paying that debt before it even happens. Like, you're just, you know, you don't even have it yet, but you're paying for it.
Exactly.
Like,
it's almost like you're manifesting that as well. Like, you're waiting for, like, especially a lot of people who go through things, a lot of hardships, they're expecting that to continue to happen in their life. So they can't even be optimistic, which leads to, like you were saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, like, when it comes to specifically anxiety for right now, live in the present. And to speak on the depression, live in the present. Like, it's you know, on paper, and me saying it out loud now, it sounds a lot easier than it is. Obviously, like, I think everybody on this earth can atone for that. But, you know, just that little bit of information that you could tell yourself right then and there, it's like, let me live in the present. Let me go to my healthy outlet, you know, go to your healthy outlet, whatever it may be. And, you know, calm yourself. Because 90% of the time, at least when in my very personal situations, it's been like, all right, my brain is just doing it to itself. Like, I'm doing it to myself right now. Like, it's obviously an issue that's, you know, I have to deal with. But, like, everything else, I'm going to, you know, tackle it when it comes.
Yeah.
You know, when the
Yeah.
time comes to plan, I'll plan. When the time comes to execute the plan, I'll execute the plan. So something simple as that helps me. And
That's true.
hopefully it could help somebody else out there.
I was going like on a like November 3rd. What day was that? Bro, recently. That's today.
Today. Well, I'm like, what?
I'm dead. But nah, so it definitely wasn't today, but a couple nights ago I was just going on a rampage of uplifting myself and feel like writing down words, and basically off of what you were saying, you have to love yourself. So I put love yourself, find self-love. The key to that is the key to happiness, true happiness. Block out all the outside noise, because there's people out there that will cheer for you when you're down, quiet in a corner, and then uplift you up, like cheer for you when you're down and then boo when you're up. All in the corner. So if you can learn how to love yourself, be in love with all your accomplishments, take time to appreciate what you have, that is where true happiness is. And as soon as you have that, no opinions can tear you down. And obviously you're gonna get tested, but that's just God testing the strongest soldiers at that point. So if you can go out there, take time to yourself, do that. Find self-love. That is true happiness. You don't need anybody. The only person you need is God and yourself. You don't need anybody to uplift you. That's a fact. So if you're going through a hardship right now and you feel like you're lonely, don't feel afraid. Don't back down. That is just a phase. God is testing how strong you are. And clearly you're strong enough, because if you weren't, he wouldn't be putting you through that test. But in that phase, try your hardest to find true happiness within whatever you're doing. Be appreciative. Maybe you don't like the job that you're working. Be appreciative of the money it's bringing in and allowing you to do certain things with your life. Like I know, way before getting that $12.75 from Shaw's, I should have been way more appreciative. Now, obviously, I look back, I'm like, man, that's nothing. But at the time, like I was able to do things that I was never able to do, and I was still feeling like I deserve more. I'm like, hold on, I gotta sit back and be like, God, I appreciate you for this. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do these things that I can do now.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do it 2 weeks ago. And, that's what I'm going through now. The more money you make, the more money you spend. So it's like trying to balance that. But
Yeah, I was counting up my finances before I got here, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, you really do got to live in the moment sometimes. Like you got to remember where you came from. Like
Facts.
think about, we're always like, people always say, oh, what's your 5-year plan? Like, oh, a year down the line, where do you see yourself? I'm like, well, obviously, think about that, plan for it,
Yeah.
But I think what, at least in my personal experience, when I, talk to people, what a lot of people fail to do is understand where they come from. So
Facts.
like you were just saying, like when we were working at that dining room,
Right.
I'm not going to say
I
where,
forgot about that one.
but we were working at that dining room getting those small checks. Like thinking about it, I only worked 7 hours a week, and it was still good money because we were super young, but like, you all right?
Nah, you good, my bad. Oh my gosh.
But it was still good money because we were super young, and we're just above minimum wage at the time.
Nah, yeah.
And like thinking back, I can easily be like, and I've done it before. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect. I've done it before. I can easily be like, man, you'll never see me, working for that much money again. You'll never see me work those type of hours
Facts.
again. Like I refuse, like blah, 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 being above it,
Yeah,
I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I was saying that because I'm better than that, blah, 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 blah. And just, as in a humble way, I was saying that in a very arrogant way.
Nah,
Straight
yeah.
up. I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm
not working on no Foot Locker. Man, you talking about that check, $200 a week? All right.
like things like that.
Ain't nothing.
Like,
but nah, yeah, got to play it humble now.
Yeah, but
not even play humble, but be humble about it.
it's one of those things that you got to remind yourself, God blessed you. Like he put you in this position that you are now. And the way he put you in there, with the quickness that he did, he can 3 times faster can take that away from you. Because you get too arrogant. You get too, stuck up with the place that you're at. You get too focused on yourself. You start idolizing things that don't really, that you start idolizing things that aren't God.
Yeah.
You start idolizing things
worldly
worldly things that he blessed you with because, you were in the position where you were ready for it. Yeah. But you took advantage of that and you started to think, oh, you did this, you did this, you did this, you deserve this. Of course he gave it to me because I'm here. All right, but pride is on that, 7 deadly sins list for a reason.
It says love Jesus more than you love what you have, because he gave that to you. It didn't just fall into your hand. He gave that to you. And with that, especially if you are highly, highly blessed, give back to him. And that could be through charity, feeding the homeless, giving to the less fortunate, whatever it may be. You have to give it back to the kingdom. Because if you love whatever you have more than you love Jesus, yeah, all right, he'll let you play around with it. And he might not take them when you're here, but when you go, yeah, all right, you'll check up with the man. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes, but hey.
It's one of those things that even as believers, you got to remind yourself.
Got to. There's a quote. It says, it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter his kingdom. Think about that. And J. Cole put in a song too. And I was going through and I read this, and that's powerful. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to make it to his kingdom.
The Bible likes to put things into perspective, man. It really does. Like
humble yourself. Humble yourself. Give back, and give back without expecting something in return. I had to learn that. And that helped me to just be able to give freely to the point where I don't really got nothing. And I'll stress in the moment, but I'll realize, you know what? God bless me and he knows my heart. I'm not expecting it, but I know whatever he does, he will do it tenfold. Everything a double. Oh, amen. Come on now. Now we get it deep on this convo. I wanted to wait for the guests, but hey, this gonna get them hyped up and prepared.
Exactly.
But
yeah, man. Wow, hey. I almost started preaching. I started to feel it. I started to feel myself
for real. But I felt like you had something to say. I almost interrupted you.
For what?
Oh no, I don't know. I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no, I completely forgot, to be honest, and I probably did, but things start to go in and out of my brain after a while.
Now, let me say this real quick. A quick hot take. Let's switch up the vibe a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, first off, before we continue, that us saying that wasn't a joke. We were dead serious. Even if we laugh, I realized that I laugh at least during a lot of like the serious convos that we have, but that's not a joke. Take that serious. Take that as you please. But if I were you, I would take it serious. Just saying. But anyway, switch up the vibe.
Don't take our projection too literally.
Right.
Like he said shoulders in between saying soldiers, and I tried so hard not to make a joke out of it because it was a very real topic. But
right.
Hey, we're still human. So
but listen, and I was on the phone talking about this, and I just feel like it's a real thing. If vitiligo is real,
all right,
then re-vitiligo is real, bro. Shout out Uncle Ruckus.
Shout out Uncle Ruckus is a crazy statement, but
let's talk about it, bro.
Okay.
Obviously, it sounds crazy, but let's just play. I don't want to say the word now after we just had that conversation, but let's play advocate. The advocate.
You can just say devil's advocate. It's like a separate.
Right after the conversation, that's a little too soon.
Right, my fault. But all right. Well, I'm standing on the fact that. Okay, I didn't do no research on the topic, so I can't say it isn't. So watch it be an actual thing, and I'm about to say it's not. Because, hey, it just sounds stupid. Like
scientifically, it's not. Like, word of mouth, it's not. But think about it, bro. Vitiligo is basically, would you call it a disease, or it's a pigmentation? It's a pigmentation disease? Is it a disease? Okay, it's a disease. It's a pigmentate. You basically lose pigment? Melanin, right? Pigment, whatever you want to call it. That's vitiligo. So you go from black, not necessarily white, but you lose it and, your skin turns pale, right? So what if it worked in reverse? What if you gained pigmentation and not through suntanning, not through none of that? What if you gained that? Think about it, bro.
That'll be kind of funny because you got to think about it. You still got your white features, but like
not even that, bro. Albinos, bro.
But albino, that's a lack. Wait, I feel like isn't that something completely different though?
Yeah, but let's just say, boom, that's what it is, right? You were born. Are you okay there? You need oxygen tank? But say you were born. Yeah, obviously you're born without melanin, and through life you gained it.
Do you got the N-word pass?
Do black albinos have the N-word pass? You know, we saw a lot of them at MSU.
We actually did.
We saw a lot of them.
That like jogged my memory. We actually did.
We saw
It
a
was-
lot of them. But
Yeah.
is it real though? Do you think revitiligo was real? It's just not common. One of those things.
I think it's a scientific possibility. Do I
That's
think
what I'm
it's real?
saying.
No.
You don't think it's real though?
It doesn't make well.
Well,
I can't say it doesn't
how
make
could you
sense.
say? How could you say it could be a scientific possibility, but it's not real?
I mean, anything could be a scientific possibility and just not be real. Think about it.
Fair enough.
But like, it just doesn't even sound right.
I'm saying with Uncle Ruckus, bro.
All right, you're gonna have to
Revitiligo,
really
bro.
specify when you say that now.
I'm specifying Jack. Man, revitiligo is real. Very rare though. I don't know if there's a single case on it. I think it's gonna happen soon. And when it does happen soon, watch.
Hey,
I call dibs.
We're looking for After the Tone research department.
Facts.
You know, we're not gonna pay you yet until yeah. So if we're looking for
right,
people,
right.
man, because this is like I'm really thinking about it because you got. But would that not be what's the word when an animal like comes out black, like how there's a Black Panther? There's a word for that. Like,
Do you know? I don't know. Yeah,
our research department failed us today. So
that's why we're looking for people. You guys won't get paid yet, but we are holding checks.
hey, I mean,
If you're willing to work for $2.89 an hour,
if you take words of affirmation as payment, hit us up.
oh god. But no,
But
yeah.
I forget what the word is. I think it's like whatever it is, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a thing. So would you technically just classify it as that, and not revitiligo? Because actually, hear me out, right? When you say something is right? So like that means it was vitiligo at first, and then it came back. I can't think of a word with
Well,
the
I'm just
word re
thinking-
in it to give you a good
I'm just
example.
thinking with Uncle Ruckus's whole situation, he was a white baby. Apparently, that's how he feels. And he
Allegedly.
turned black.
I don't think
So-
he was a white baby.
Hey, I don't think he was either. But whatever Uncle Ruckus says,
We all seen that the DNA test. He said, "What? It says I'm 102% African with a 2% margin for error." My God, why?
yo, he hated.
I don't know how I'm gonna pay the bills.
Remember the scene with Martin Luther King at the courthouse? And he was like, you don't remember that episode?
The courthouse.
He was the only black guy in the jury, and he said,
Oh, yeah, guilty.
I said guilty, bro.
not even right from the first episode. Don't trust them.
Yeah.
Niggas over there.
Don't trust them, new niggas. With their fingers on the trigger. Don't trust them, new niggas
Over there. Come on, bro.
Yo,
That's a great show.
shout out Uncle Ruckus, bro.
Shout out to Boondocks, man.
The Boondocks.
There's
bro.
probably a lot of people watching this that have no clue what we're talking about.
That's so true.
Really think about that.
But I did see that a lot of our viewers are older. Actually, a lot older than I would like. Let me not even say that. A lot older than I
All
expect.
right, now we just lost all our viewers. Thanks.
It was like 25 to 34 or something. I'm like,
Shout out to them.
I'm old though. So it's like, that's in my age range. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You realize that we're getting old?
Yeah.
I'm putting it into perspective about like, because of everybody I'm around, like all my younger siblings and all that. I'm like, damn, maybe I am young.
Well,
Born in 03. Damn.
compared to your younger siblings, yeah, I understand that.
Might be young. Nah, but
All right. On to the
man,
next.
let's get into the game.
All right, word. My phone will stay on.
Welcome back to the After the Tone podcast game show. For today's game, it's not really a game, but it's a would you rather. So in the comments, y'all can participate. TikTok, IG, YouTube. Give us an answer to one of our would you rathers. But yeah,
All right, to
Go
start it
first.
off, right? Would you rather be misunderstood your whole life or never truly understand someone else?
would I rather be misunderstood my whole life or never truly understand someone else?
Yeah.
Never truly understand someone else.
Okay.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, I want to be a boss and I want to be able to move chess pieces around. And if nobody understands what I'm trying to say, Lord knows I'm gonna have a fit. So like I'd rather it's almost like having that one boss who's just a complete D head, and it's his way or no way because he can't really understand why people would think that way. You know. What about you though?
See, I'm really in between on that one. At first, I was gonna say, oh, I'd rather just people not understand me because at least like, you know, I can have a connection with somebody where I can fully understand them. You know what I mean? So, you also got to look at it. You know, I wasn't even thinking about your perspective. I was like, now that you said it, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna choose. Because bro,
tough. It's really tough, but it's like,
yeah, because you got to really think about it. So, if you're always misunderstood, like at least you can live with the fact that, you know, now it's about your patience. It's like, okay, I know nobody's ever going to understand me, so I'm just going to live with that, you know? Yeah. And at least I can have a connection with somebody because I'll be able to understand them, you know? But when it comes to...
that makes me mad now. People don't understand me. So I'd rather be
so you're right. But if you are never able to understand somebody else, I feel like that would cause a lot of stress in your life.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So really think about it. It's almost like saying you wouldn't be able to love.
It's true. Like, would you rather be the bad guy or the good guy at this point? That's kind of like another, you know? I'd rather be the bad guy, bro.
Which one's the bad guy? The one you chose?
Yeah. People understand me, but I can't understand them. Like I said, I'm looking at it as like one of my bosses. I have one boss that's been just horrible. Doesn't understand nobody. But hey.
If you think about it this way, how do I put it? I lost my train of thought again.
Long day?
Bro, don't even get me started. Yeah, I completely forgot what I was going to say.
All right, this is mine. Would you rather, or would you rather?
What?
No, that's a troll. That's a troll.
Wait, but that's not completely like, it makes sense, but you got to think about it. I thought you stuttered. I was like,
nah, not one of those. Okay.
What? What do you mean?
No, like I usually always stutter, so it's like not one of those.
I thought you said I'm not one of those. I'm like, yo, that's mad as, what's the word, insensitive?
No, but okay, peep this. Would you rather always live in wonder or always live in regret? Meaning, would you rather live in, dang, I wonder what would happen, what dang. You jinxed it, bro. I jinxed it. Okay, so basically, would you rather always think about what could have happened, or would you rather live in, dang, I wish I did that? Or right?
Yeah.
Wish I didn't do that, basically.
I wish you didn't do that.
And regret.
Like always with everything?
Always. For the rest of your life, would you rather live in wonder or would you rather?
Yeah, just stop saying the sentence.
Would you rather always live in wonder or always live in regret?
Wonder or regret? That goes in what we were speaking about earlier, the whole like anxiety and depression thing. That's like, would you rather be anxious or would you rather be depressed? Like, I mean, honestly, if I generally had to choose one, I'd pick the regret.
Yeah.
Only because the feeling of being anxious can really mess up what's about to happen.
Yeah.
So always thinking, always trying to like worry about what's about to happen. I'd rather just think about the past. If I had to choose one, I'd live in regret.
Yeah, same. Because I feel like living in regret, in a way, in a healthy way, could be like building blocks. So if I did something, I'm like, dang, I did that. And I always remember that. Ooh, but that holds me back, though. It could hold me back. But nah, I think I'd rather live in regret. Because like living or thinking about, dang, I wish I could have went to this school, played football, and stuff like that. It hurts me. So yeah, I'd rather live in regret.
But that also plays into I just had it, bro. I don't know. I cannot think today. But that also plays into like, what if when you come to start making a new decision, like, okay, I'm going to go get a cup of water, or maybe I don't need water. all right, what am I gonna do so I don't regret it later? That might even mess with you then. So it might mess with your
Yeah.
present as well.
It's tough. It really depends on the type of person you are.
Oh, for sure.
But hey,
Yeah.
hey,
My next one, right?
yeah.
So would you rather never feel physical touch again or never have a conversation that goes beyond small talk?
Never be able to feel physical touch, or never have a conversation. Never have a conversation that goes beyond small talk, or what? That's what it was, right?
So yeah, basically. So it's like never feel physical touch again or never have a deep conversation ever.
Yeah, I can do without a deep conversation. I can do without that.
This podcast is gonna be very tough to do by myself.
Nah, bro, because like I was even watching like Zias and B. Lou, and they were talking about like a hug, like how much a hug is. Like you could be going through like the worst of the worst in your life, and as soon as you get to hug somebody, it's like a chemical reaction in your brain almost. And physical touch for me is like a love language for me, like just hugging, cuddling, all that. So it's like, yeah, I can do without the conversations. It's gonna be tough, but yeah.
Not even play, devil's advocate in this, but I would have chose to what's it called? Never feel physical touch again.
Mm.
Only because I like to have that conversation. Like I live for deep conversations. Like I like to know, well, even if it's not about knowing about people, I like to know people's opinion on certain things because unlike a lot of people, I can agree to disagree. But
Oh yeah,
like to never feel physical touch again, that's a tough one.
bro.
That's a tough one. Like you can't
That-
even.
it's almost like, I mean, it's not really, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it has something to do with like love. Like, how do you know like what love is? I'm not talking about only relationships, but like truly, just off a conversation, you could love somebody. Nah,
Yeah.
I want to be able to hug you and feel nurtured and like stuff like that. You know, or a dap up. Yo, what's up, bro? It's been a minute. You know, it makes me happy and it makes me smile. But nah, yeah. So what was your pick again?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna. Damn, that sucks. I didn't even realize how tough this
tough,
question
bro.
was when I wrote it down.
It's tough.
So, sucks, but I'm probably still gonna go for never feel physical touch again. I need to be able to have that talk, man.
Hey.
How are you gonna get to the point where you want to, I can have this embrace with that person, right? So say we're talking a partner, right?
Yeah.
So how are you gonna know that you can have that if you guys just never have any deep convos? You're just
But that-
guessing.
Man, with women, bro, listen, you know how easy it is to just be like, hey, she'll be like, hey, babe, do you want Five Guys? Be like, yeah. And then hug her. I love you. That's it. Nothing deep about it. It's real surface level.
But
Woman's gonna love that, bro. And then she might hate it after a while, but it is what, shoot, sorry.
oh, why do you get mad every time I do this? I feel like it's not that bad. You can't
I
even
just come
explain
off as
yourself.
nonchalant. I'm not mad.
But you are.
Yeah, I'm mad. Why?
It pisses me off.
Sleep about it. Nah, but okay. Would you rather all your messages be exposed or all your photos be exposed?
I wrote this down too. I'm not gonna lie. And
Hey.
I'm going, okay, photos as in currently in my phone or
Yeah.
ever.
I mean, ever. I mean, for me, I can say ever. But yeah. I mean,
For me, I can say ever.
ever. Let's put it like that.
Ever?
Ever.
I'm going photos. Cause I've said a couple things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only
Nah, yeah.
I feel like I don't really got that many like embarrassing photos. Whoop de whoop. You know what I mean? I feel it's videos. No, I'm just joking. But
That- that's what-
if it was videos,
let's just say camera roll then. Let's say camera roll. Make it a little tougher because photos is a little too easy.
Camera
Let's say
roll?
camera roll, bro. Like
yeah.
everything
everything
videos,
about camera roll.
photos.
I don't care.
So you still don't care, right?
Nah,
Yeah, nah, me
it is
neither.
what it is.
Yeah, to have my camera roll, bro. I really don't care. y'all, especially my male. That sounds weird. Especially my close friends. I shouldn't even say male friends specifically, but especially my close friends, bro. They know I don't care, bro. I really don't.
Straight like
My
that.
contact photo, for example, I don't care, bro. I'm so like okay with everything myself, bro. Like, I don't, yeah, that sound kind of sus. It ain't like that.
Huh?
The photo.
Oh,
photo.
no, that's like, yeah. Y'all are probably never going to see that picture.
Yeah.
But like,
And if y'all do, bro, I really don't care, bro. That's the thing. I'm okay with
yeah,
everything.
it's not even nothing crazy, but I understand what you're saying because, like, when it comes to text messages, like, man,
Bro, you remember that message I sent you when I was at work and the dude asked for something? I screenshot it. I sent to you. I'm like, bro, I sent it to this. I sent the screenshot of his message to him. When I was trying to, you remember that?
Yeah.
That's one of those. You know, imagine if more of that.
Nah, there's just I've said a lot, bruh. That's it. Things that probably like it's not even on no like, oh, I don't stand for that anymore, blah blah. It's more just like, it's just embarrassing. I'm more embarrassed that what I've said in my past than versus what pictures I got, you know?
True.
My phone keeps turning off, bro. Normally it stays on. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
But. All right. So my next one, right? That's crazy. That was the exact like same one I had next.
The next one.
Yeah. But would you rather have a child right now or never have a child again? Like you can't.
Easy. Have a child right now. What? And bro, even if I was like 15, I would have said that. Bro, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to have kids. Always. I always wanted to be a father because obviously mine ain't present, and I hope he sees this episode specifically. He's saying this specifically.
All right.
But yeah, my father was never present, so like, yeah, for surely have one now. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, easy.
Popping it like a pill.
Boop, 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 boop. Easy.
Club up. You know what I mean?
Got to.
Only because like ever? Like damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like you taking away just like that?
Nah, that's wild.
Not me. All right, peep this one, right? Peep this one. And I got this from Crash Dummies Podcast. Shout out Crash Dummies Podcast. Y'all are my favorite pod, bro. And that's a fact. I'm not even trying to glaze. Y'all are my favorite pod. Shout out Mike and Pat, bro. Key.
Gene.
What's that girl's name? I'm forgetting that girl's name. She be there sometimes here and there. But yeah, shout out Crash Dummies Podcast and the whole crew, man. Love y'all.
Shout out to her. We're just kind of slow.
Facts. So one day, I'm manifesting it right now. One day we will do a collab pod, bro. And that
all right.
Man, it'll be lit.
All right, enough glaze.
Nah, this is the one. Okay.
You know Pat's already flaming you, bro, so.
All right, bro. That's all right, bro. All right, but nah, would you rather let your partner read your mind all the time or only when you go out with your friends? Double whammy.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie. Only when I go out with my friends. Hear me out, right? Okay, so let's be honest. Our friend group, we're pretty stupid. So
Fair enough.
probably like 85% of the time, we're talking about things that really just does not make sense.
Yeah.
So I know that my partner would just get agitated to hearing that and then stop listening.
Yeah.
And if they just stay listening, like listening to it like it's a podcast all night, all right, you're going to hear some things and good luck because, you know, we just be saying anything at any time. Yeah. You know, she might hear a thing or two where I'm like, you know, now I just got to try to fabricate a thought. You know how hard that sounds? Like,
yeah, I'm going with read my mind when I'm out with the guys, bro. Because, like, honestly, I don't want to have to always watch what I'm thinking all the time. So, you know, I'll just have to face the consequences, bro, after the fact, bro. I mean, we ain't out too long, 2-3 hours. Probably
and
argue 6 hours. It ain't nothing.
You got to think about it. It's a thought. It's not like I did anything. It's just a thought.
It's you know, it's a thought.
All right. So, would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Lose the ability to lie to believe everything. Believe everything I'm told. Right? That's what you said, right? Yeah, believe everything I'm told. Because if I'm stupid for that, at the end of the day, I'm stupid for that. But lose the ability to lie, bro. And I'm gonna sound manipulative as hell, but lying isn't always bad. So that means I could never sugarcoat. I can never keep things to myself and tell you something else, and then later tell you something different. Like, Nah.
You also got to look at it as a business standpoint.
Exactly.
You won't be able to, it's business. You're going to have to like fabricate a tiny bit to get your, to get your way.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
like you won't be able to lie about that at all. So you probably would never be able to own a successful business. You'd still be able to own a good business. Like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But you're just going to be making ends meet because you won't be able to make those business
good guy.
decisions. Yeah, you're going to be a good guy.
A broke good guy though.
I'd probably choose damn.
It's tough.
I'd probably just lose the ability to lie, man. Because like I cannot just believe everything. I'll feel so manipulated. You're gonna be. I don't want to be. You said broke. I'd rather be broke and not easily manipulated.
But
you're believing everything.
Yeah, I believe everything, but does that mean I'm living by everything I'm told though?
You believe
like
it.
You could tell me a lie and I believe it, but it's not. It's not affecting my life. I just believe everything I'm told.
It's gonna affect you somehow though, because like say, what's it called? I don't know. They'll say like a white lie or something. So say I'm like, I pulled up late because I had to do this, and this, and blah blah blah, and I'm just straight up lying, and the whole time I keep pulling up late because I got to do this, blah blah blah. But you're just believing me, Okay. It's still gonna affect you, and you're gonna believe it the whole time. Or say like your partner
I got people under me
lies
that's
to you and
firing everybody else, bruh. Yeah, he said he didn't. I know he didn't. Do what you want. Gone. I feel like it's a double whammy, bro.
It is.
It's tough looking at it business minded. Lose the ability to lie. It's tough. I don't know. I'm like right in between.
Fair.
Right in between. All right, last one, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Word.
Let me do a hitter. Should we go nostalgic? Should we go love? Should we go? What are you thinking? Ooh, let me go with this one.
All right, word.
For the rest of your life, would you rather watch the love of your life fall in love with somebody else, or be in a relationship with somebody you do not love for the rest of your life?
I feel like watch the love of your life fall in love with somebody else. Because you can just
rather live with the feeling of heartbreak for the rest of your life than be with somebody who you don't.
Will I be able to be in my own relationship still?
No. Well,
also no.
Yeah, but at that point you don't love that person. You're always in heartbreak, so you can never fully love that person the way you want to, because you see the true love of your life with somebody else. Loving somebody else, not only just with some loving.
I'm still going to choose it, honestly. Because
Really?
Think about it this way. Yeah, you'll feel that feeling of heartbreak, but you got your own thing going on. You just can't turn away from that fact.
But it's always there, though. Like, you always feel that. So you going on a date with a girl, but you still feel heartbroken. You cannot allow yourself to love.
Well, that's a different story. If you can't allow yourself to love somebody else.
Obviously, you could try, but you always feel you have to live the rest of your life. You have to live the rest of your life watching somebody you love somebody else.
Wouldn't that be the same thing as the other choice, though?
Not necessarily. Because the other choice is be in a relationship with somebody you do not love. So really, whoever you find, you cannot love them. So realistically, they love you. You don't love them. But the love of your life doesn't love you, love somebody else.
So you might as well just go with the second choice, because it seems like you're in the same boat. Like what?
No, it's different though, because you're in love with somebody who doesn't love you, or you are with somebody who loves you but you do not love them.
With somebody who loves you, in love with somebody who don't love you. Damn. How about I just die alone?
How am I wording it weird?
Nah,
Does that not make sense?
It makes sense. You're probably not wording it perfectly.
Yeah, they're similar.
Extremely
so it's basically, bro. How am I supposed to explain it?
I wasn't the one complaining.
No, I know. But listen very slowly. Listen very slowly. Be in love with somebody who does not love you, or be in a relationship with somebody who loves you but you do not love them? The question, I'm simplifying it. The question is, for the rest of your life, would you rather watch the love of your life fall in love with somebody else or be in a relationship with somebody you do not love? That's the love of your life. So maybe you were in but okay, we're talking relationship wise. It's not like a best friend and then a girl.
Okay.
Like, right. So the whole question is, does that make sense to you or not?
It makes sense to me. I don't know what the conversation is here.
No, but yeah, what would you rather?
I don't even know anymore.
So would you rather watch the love of your life?
Oh my God, stop repeating the question.
Well, let's put it like this. You're going to say your answer. I'm going to say mine. You the end of this shit. For the rest of your life, would you rather watch the love of your life fall in love with somebody else or be in a relationship with somebody who loves you, but you do not love?
I'm going with the second option.
Me too, bro. Like,
because at least you're not torturing yourself.
Exactly. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to watch that. I'm selfish. I'm not jealous. I could be jealous. I could be jealous here and there. I don't want to deal with that, bro. Yeah. I'd rather just deal with somebody who's just like, bro, just move, please. Mm-hmm. Thank you for everything, though. Hey, keep doing them dishes.
Keep doing them dishes is crazy.
We started the podcast talking about women, ended it talking about women. We are not misogynistic.
Amen.
The more we say it, the more we look misogynistic.
Yeah.
But hey, that's it of episode 8 of the After the Tone podcast. I appreciate y'all for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You got anything to say?
Nah, nothing from me.
If you made it to the end of the pod, comment, would you rather? We still haven't had anybody comment yet. First commenter gets a Cash App prize. I mean, like, I don't know what else.
Stop offering these people money.
You get a prize, bro. I'm giving back to y'all, bro. Y'all give it to us an hour at least. We give it right back, whatever.
Yes, sir.
But yeah. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on IG at After the Tone Official. Follow us on all of our other platforms. In the description down below. I'm not gonna list all those off. But yeah, this has been episode 8 of the After
the Tone
podcast. Ring, ring. Hello. Goodbye.
We out.